Woo 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 is right. And what a week it was for Zack Ryder. Nothing to get fired up on, but good for this guy. Looks like he's finally getting his break. But guys, it's Sunday. Happy Easter to you all out there on behalf of myself and everyone here at No Holds Barred Wrestling Podcast. But it's Sunday, and you know what that means. It's my favorite day, well, at least one of my favorite days of the week to get fired up on. It's Sunday. Welcome to the Sunday Night Heat Podcast, guys. The show where I like talk and rant about topics in WWE presently and get me and hopefully you out there fired up. I am your host, Kyle Masters, as always, the self-proclaimed greatest host. You can follow me on Twitter at RealKyleMasters, as well as the podcast itself at No Holds Barred WP. You can also like us on Facebook and subscribe to the YouTube channel. All the links will be in the description below. If you'd like to join in on the conversation, have your comments and tweets read on the air and discussed by me, just tweet at me and use the official hashtag, the Sunday Night Heat, and leave me a comment in the video section or in the comment section on the video below on the YouTube account. Sorry guys, it's been a long weekend this weekend. Thanks for tuning in to your favorite Sunday WWE podcast live on Spreaker Radio at Spreaker.com/NHBWP. We have a lot of stuff to talk about today, guys. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get fired up. All right, jumping in right into the first topic, guys. The WWE Tag Team titles apparently have been rumored not to be defended at WrestleMania. Why the hell not? So at first it was supposed to be the New Day versus the League of Nations, so a handicap match 4-on-3 for the Tag Team Championship. Okay, I thought this was a good idea, right? It's going to be like the first time in a while it's ever been done. I don't remember the last time that exactly went down, where it was a handicap multi-man tag match for the titles. I mean, the Freebirds did it, who are going into the Hall of Fame, but apparently this is not going to happen. The rumor is it's not going to happen. I mean, if it's true and they're going to take away the tag team titles away from this match, I'm not watching. Well, maybe I will, but still, what the hell? Why haven't they... Or why will they take the tag titles out of this? I just don't understand. I can't wrap my head around it. I mean, this will just lose all nostalgia, all excitement, and anticipation for this match. I don't understand. Like the rumor that there's something big planned for the New Day. Well, I freaking hope so. If you're gonna take away the tag team championships from this match, you better have something huge planned for this, like some over the top. I don't know, maybe like apparently I heard like there's an entrance, like a certain type of New Day entrance is supposed to happen. Maybe they're going to like come in on a giant unicorn float. That'd be hilarious. But this is WrestleMania, for Christ's sake. You can't just take away the tag team championships from like the biggest show of the year. Why are the tag titles getting jobbed at WrestleMania? I really don't understand this. I have nothing else to say. I mean, my verdict for this, guys, is it doesn't make sense. And if you don't know, that's what this show is all about. I go through each topic and I give my verdict or whether it doesn't make sense or is irrelevant. So going into the second topic here, it's got to do with Stephanie McMahon. If you didn't watch Raw, she had her moments on Raw where, you know, she was all right being the normal authority figure. But then she had this one moment. And thank you to I'm going to try to say this right, man, at Christian CA42 for tweeting at the Sunday Night Heat. He says, at Real Kyle Masters, I didn't like at Stephanie McMahon's and her annoying screaming. And I know which word he's talking about. It was the part where Roman Reigns was on the other side of the garage door opening and he came to attack Triple H and then she started screaming literally for like a minute and 30 seconds long. This was probably the most annoying thing in the world. I'm not kidding. I know at Christian CA42's ears are probably gone and mine are gone too. I've had to replace them. But literally, she was still just screaming there for a minute and 30 seconds at the most. Like, Steph, we get it. You're scared. Just calm the hell down. And yet, in words of Chris Jericho, would you please shut the hell up? God, where was Jericho when you needed him there? We needed him there, Jericho. Where were you, bud? But this was so unnecessary. Like, I literally had to mute my TV. I put it on mute because it was so goddamn annoying. It was taking everything away from what was happening. Roman Reigns beating the crap out of Triple H. Stephanie McMahon, you owe me a new pair of ears. Just saying. My verdict for this doesn't make sense or irrelevant. I got a new verdict for this. Annoying. Because it was just straight up annoying. God. I can't believe that. Stephanie McMahon, man, my ears are still hurting from that. You guys, I would say for you guys to go and watch it again, but I highly recommend you don't. Just don't. It was annoying. I'll save you the trouble of losing your ears. Don't go listen to it. All right. Going on to the next topic, guys. WWE Raw this week, it was boring. I mean, we are 2 weeks. Yes, that's right. 2 weeks away from WrestleMania. Not Payback or Night of Champions or some lame-ass WWE Network show like Roblox they just did that's coming up on the network that passed on the network. No, this is WrestleMania. And you give us this crap. Raw this week was garbage. I hated it. I know there were some good matches and there's a little bit of good hinting towards feuds for WrestleMania, but it was boring. Nothing. It didn't feel like WrestleMania was around the corner. I can't believe, and I can't believe I'm saying this, Smackdown. No, I didn't say main event or WWE Superstars. Smackdown was better than Raw this week. Not by much, but it was better. Like, that's sad. For 2 weeks to WrestleMania, that is extremely sad, WWE. I honestly really hope tomorrow's go-home show for Raw is way better. I mean, it has to be over the top. Like, give us something to talk about leading up to WrestleMania. Give us that excitement that we need, and give us the excitement that we need for heading into WrestleMania. It's a week away, ladies and gentlemen. A week away. Save all the crap for SmackDown this week. Actually, you know what? Don't do that. Make this episode of SmackDown better, because this could potentially be one of the last ones, the last crappy downs, is what I'm going to call it, if the brand split happens. And I really hope that brand split happens, because we need it. SmackDown is just god-awful on its own, and it really needs a brand split. Either Stephanie McMahon controlling it, or Shane McMahon not being able to control Raw this week, or for after WrestleMania, and ends up controlling SmackDown. Whatever the case, just it needs to happen. But back to Raw this week, yeah, really slacking of a job, WWE. I mean, God, you had I can't even talk about anything exciting to happen on Raw. This is 2 weeks away from WrestleMania. The go-home show tomorrow, it better be better. So my verdict for this, guys, it was irrelevant. Raw was just straight up irrelevant this week. And I guess I could give it a double whammy, but welcome, man. We may come back to that. All right. Moving on to the next topic, guys. Oh, God. And guess what, everybody? Another injury. Yeah. Just what we need. Or should I say injuries, as I'll get into. But Luke Harper is apparently injured. I think it was at a live event, or was it in the dark match of Raw? I don't remember which one, but he was seen holding his ankle and calling for help, and eventually got help walking to the back. So I'm thinking it was probably just like a tweak or something, or, some sort of minor injury, but apparently the injury is worse than initially thought. Of course it is. Of course it's worse. Because we need more injuries right now than an already depleted roster heading into the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. We just need more injuries, right? Unbelievable. But apparently, okay, he's rumored, get this, he's rumored to be out 5 to 7 months. Are you kidding me? What the hell is with these injuries? I don't know. I can't do this, guys. What's with the injuries? Can we please go through at least 1 month? Please, just 1 month without one injury, where nothing happens to anyone. There's no rumored injury, nothing. We don't hear any reports. That hasn't happened in so long. So now what? We have 2 wides down because apparently Bray's back is hurt, and that's why they're saving him for Brock Lesnar. So it's just Strowman and Rowan? Wow. Wow. I have nothing else to say. Oh, and guess what, guys? Speaking of injury, Alberto Del Rio is apparently recovering from an injury now, too. And that's why he got pulled from the live events recently and the MSG live events. So several live events he's been pulled through because he's still feeling the effects of, apparently was a back injury by the hands of a suplex by Brock Lesnar. This is fantastic. Not. What? Another injury. Are you kidding me? Another freaking injury. Why don't we just stop, cancel WrestleMania? Why not? Just cancel it. Just cancel it. We have too many injuries. We'll come back next year. That'd be fantastic because I'm actually going to WrestleMania next year. Anyways, I honestly don't get what the hell is going on with all these injuries. It doesn't look like the wrestlers are doing anything different or crazier in the ring. I mean, I know they're trying to tweak the product to get some ratings a little bit, but nothing crazy is happening right now. Actually, I just read on Twitter a couple minutes ago that apparently Miz is injured too. Of course Miz is injured. Why not? We should have Miz injured too. It just apparently there's reports saying that he's injured. So great. We have Miz injured now. Who the hell are you going to replace with him in the Money in the Bank match? Are you going to have, I can't think of anyone. What? Yeah, you can't think of anyone. You're going to bring up, you should, that's where you have to bring up someone from NXT if that's the case. But speaking of injuries, Miz tweeted, though, I'm not injured. Yes, I will win the IC title at WrestleMania. And yes, you're stupid if you don't know I'm great at my job. Hashtag I'm an actor. So good for Miz on clarifying the rumor. Not a lot of people out there, not a lot of wrestlers out there clarify themselves on Twitter. So good for Miz for coming out. So there is a small scare, though, but come on, guys. Now, you know what, Miz? You can't really blame us for jumping on that because look how many injuries we have. We have so many goddamn injuries. You can't blame us for jumping on the fact that you could be injured. I know you're acting and it's wrestling, but come on. Like, give us a break. Anyways, my verdict for this, guys, is it doesn't make sense with all these injuries. I don't get it why there's so many goddamn injuries out there. I hope it stops. It's got to stop soon. I hope it stops for next year's WrestleMania, which I'll be going to because I don't want to go to WrestleMania with a depleted roster. I really don't. No, I don't. So moving on. What is happening with the Golden Truth? Yes, that's right. I'm wondering what is happening with this so-called tag team, the Golden Truth, which is Goldust and R-Truth if you don't know. And if you don't know, then you should probably go watch TNA. So, yeah, leave. Anyways, the current rumor says that they will not be added to the Usos and Dudley's match at WrestleMania 32. Why? I mean, I know this is kind of ridiculous, but why not? What the hell else are they going to do? If they do just a backstage segment at WrestleMania, we don't see them wrestle together. What the hell was the point of building this up for like the last month and a half? Is it just TV space, WWE? What the hell was that? I mean, why have them feud with them, too, for the last couple of weeks? We've had them have matches and run-ins with the Dudleys. So, like, what the hell? Why not put them into a triple threat tables match? Make it interesting at WrestleMania. I really hope it happens tomorrow. I really hope that they scratch it out and the creative get their heads together and be like, look, maybe we should just add them into the match and make it a tables match. I hope it's officially announced tomorrow, so we'll see. I mean, yeah, I know they want to surround the feud around the Usos and the Dudleys, but come on. So let me get this straight. Hang on. So let me get this straight. They went out of their way to do all these segments for like the last month and a half. Like they did these crazy segments filming outside and probably had to put their heads together for these. And they're not going to be in a match with the people they're feuding with? Come on, WWE. You can do better than that. Get your heads out of the gutter. My verdict for this is that it doesn't make sense. If they don't add them to the tag team match, I don't see how it makes sense. Plain and simple. Moving on, guys. Number 6. Sixth topic. The lack of excitement in the WWE title match and Taker and Shane's match. And I agree with this 100%. The WWE title match is so obvious this year. So obvious. And if you can't figure it out right now that Roman Reigns is going to go into WrestleMania and he's going to beat Triple H, why are you even watching it right now? Why are you even watching WWE in the first place? If you can't figure it out that Roman Reigns is going to win, then just, you know what, simply change the channel or find a way to watch it because I don't know what station they're on because it changes all the time. Just go watch TNA. You know, they got something great going down there with Matt Hardy and Drew Galloway. Why not? That just sounds way better than the current product in WWE. Not. But you should be going to watch it if you don't see this happening. If you're going for Triple H, there's something seriously wrong with you. I'm sorry, but there is. Like, the feud leading up to this just feels stale. Seriously, there's no excitement. I'm not excited for the title match because I know what the hell is going to happen. I mean, it almost feels like they missed out on a lot of opportunities to build it up. Like, apparently even Triple H told someone backstage or a radio interview or something that he thinks the Undertaker and Shane match should be the main event. And I'm actually surprised he said that. Because usually, you know, Triple H, when he has the title, his ego grows and he wants to be in the spotlight. But I love how he's thinking now. He's like, you know what? We should be putting something else in the main event. Like, it's too obvious that we're going to give the title to Roman. Maybe we should put Undertaker and Shane as the main event. That'd be crazy. And if they got some huge plan for that, why not put in the main event? I'd be fine with that. But speaking of Shane and Undertaker, this feud also feels like it needs more to it. I really hope they're come out with a huge bang for this week. The go-home shows for this feud. I mean, what the hell does Vince mean? Like, he says to Undertaker, this will be your last WrestleMania. No, it won't. Vince, stop it. You know it won't stop him from fighting and coming back next year to fight Cena at WrestleMania. You know that's going to happen. That's the match you wanted this year, and it didn't happen, so you're going to have it next year. So don't give us this crap that it's Undertaker's last WrestleMania if he loses. That's the worst stipulation ever. This needs a special guest referee. Literally. I think that would complete it. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I really do think this match needs a special guest referee. So Vince, get that sleeveless, stupid-looking ref shirt out of the closet, dust it off, because I knew you wore it a couple months back, so it probably doesn't have that much dust on it. But get it back on, make sure you pump the iron, put the steroids in, you know, do all that crap, and get your ass in the ring and be the special referee, damn it! So my verdict for this, it's irrelevant, because it's irrelevant that there's not more excitement for both of these two matches. These are the co and main event of the night. Like, literally, the Divas title match is probably going to win match of the night, because so far, that's more exciting than both of these matches. And I don't want to say that's sad, but come on. Your main focus is supposed to be around the World Heavyweight Championship and anything that's going to affect the show, which is the co-main event and the main event this year. But you know what? Good for the Divas for their match actually looking more exciting than those two matches. I applaud them. And I really think it's going to be one of the matches of the night. But going back, if I had to pick a double whammy of the week, it doesn't look like I picked one. It would definitely be Raw this week, as it was irrelevant and didn't make sense. How this was the go home, or the second week, or 2 weeks to WrestleMania show, and you didn't make it exciting. Like, I almost fell asleep. Good thing Miss Stephanie McMahon yelled and screamed at the top of her lungs for a minute and 30 seconds to wake me up, because I would have fell asleep. The go home show tomorrow better be good, WWE. I swear to God, it better be good. Anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this week's show. I don't have any more topics here, so if you want to tweet at me, guys, and get your thoughts and stuff right on the show, just tweet at me at RealKyleMasters, hashtagging the Sunday Night Heat, and I'll discuss it on our show, or go over to the YouTube channel and put a comment in the video description or the video comment section below. So that's going to wrap it up, guys. Please go over to that YouTube channel and give this video a like, as well as subscribe to the channel, and go follow me on Twitter at RealKyleMasters, and the podcast itself at No Holds Barred WP. All the links will be posted in the description below. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, stay fired up, y'all.